Now we have to hire a sales team to handle the leads because we cannot handle the leads.
We rich from anywhere, baby, 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 baby.
Lead generation is one of the biggest things that you need to be doing for your business right now. And I'm gonna be honest with you, the lifeblood of your business is lead generation. That means names, phone numbers, and emails. Data equals dollars. If you are not focused insanely on generating more leads in your business will die. And what I'm going to do right now is I have a special guest with me today who's actually gone through our mentorship program and done really well, generated thousands of leads in her business. And today we are going to share her story with you. Definitely stay tuned until the end because we're going to actually give you strategy that you can use in your business to do the same thing that this young lady is doing right now. Without further ado, I want to introduce y'all to our student, Evette McCrae. What is going on, Evette? How you doing today?
Hey, I'm doing wonderful, wonderful. I'm super glad to be here.
Thank you for joining us today. Here at RFA, we do love to put a spotlight on our students who are absolutely crushing it and taking their business to brand new heights. So I wanted to get you on today to share your story with people that are on our YouTube channel and people that might be struggling to generate leads and get good business going through Facebook ads. So I definitely wanted to have you on today. So talk to me a little bit, Evette, about your journey.
Okay, well, the journey I've been on since day one, started before even starting my business, is finances. Like many people, you didn't grow up with a silver spoon in your mouth. And so for me, it was my passion to fuel me out of what we call the ghettos. Okay. And so I just spent my life wanting to learn how money works, how to use it, and how to get more of it. And I did just that. And so I became a financial consultant. I first got my insurance broker's license when I was 18. And then from there, I started moving into the foreign exchange, started out with options trading. And today, alongside of my husband, we're doing Forex trading, option trading. We do all things finance, anything with credit restoration, insurance products, financial planning. That is us. We're your go-to person.
One thing I love about you and your husband is the fact that y'all are a duo. Like y'all are out here doing it together, and I love bringing the family element into business, especially when it comes to financial literacy. I wish we had more of that out here. So I want to commend you on spreading that word. Now, what would you say makes you and your brand unique to the marketplace?
Well, we like to do a holistic approach when it comes to finances. As we understand, most people don't know anything like they think they know about finance because we wasn't taught this in school. And so our approach is an educational approach and not just, giving you information and sending you along. No, we like to take you by the hand, hold you, literally coach you until you reach your goals. So we are what you call your accountability consulting firm when it comes to all things finances. So that's our approach. And that's what makes us stand out and stand apart because we're not just doing things for you, we're educating, teaching you, and having you do the work along the way because that is what's going to stick so that you can help your generations and more generations and we can get out of this mess.
Oh yeah, no, it's crazy. I was reading an article the other day, and they said the U.S. debt, like as far as credit goes, is more than it's ever been. Like U.S. households are so much in the hole with credit card debt and student loan debt and all of these things. So it's really good that you're starting to bring a light to that and help people to actually begin to get good credit. What are some? So I got a couple questions here regarding credit and trading. So as far as credit repair goes, what's one tip that you could give to someone, maybe a business owner out there who is looking to get business credit? What's one tip that you would say they need to do first before they would even think about acquiring business credit?
Okay, well, first of all, before you even get into business, you need business credit. And people always just do the opposite. So I would say before starting your business, really that's the question. You want to begin preparing yourself and making sure your business credit record is what it needs to be and get registered. Okay. You want to make sure that you have a business phone number. You want to have a business local address. It doesn't have to be a brick and mortar, it can be a virtual office. You want to make sure that you're registered with Dun and Bradstreet. You want to make sure that all of your business paperwork matches across the board. That's the biggest key. That's the biggest key. And what do I mean by that? Your business name, it needs to be the same across all business avenues, like with the IRS, with your landlord, with your bank institution. Your address, it needs to be the same. Your phone number needs to be the same because they're checking for consistency. And that's the biggest downfall, that people don't know that that they get turned down for a loan, not because you don't have a great business plan. To be honest, the business plan is the last thing they care about. They want to know that your personal information is consistent, so they don't have to put an AP, how do you say, go out looking for you, and they can't find you because you're everywhere. Right.
Yeah.
So you want to be stable. You want to show that you're stable.
I got you. Now, in order for me to acquire business credit, would I first need to make sure that my personal credit is squared away?
No, business credit is just that, business credit. It is based on one business EIN number. You have to establish credit with business trade lines and making sure, again, all of your business financial information is correct across the board in all platforms.
I love that. I love that. Okay, so we need the trade lines. We got to have all that in order. Obviously, there's a laundry list of different things you need to actually acquire business credit, and maybe buy a car, maybe buy a vehicle with your business name. I'm sure there's a lot of different things that you have to do first. And again, they can obviously come to you for all that information, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I am available for you for all that information.
Perfect. Perfect. Well, awesome. So now let's jump into the trading, because I know that's another aspect of the business that you and your husband do. So one thing that I love about what you said earlier when you were talking about your trading business and you actually educating people is the fact that you are educating the people. I bought like different trading I paid for different trading groups and been on these trading groups. And one of my biggest issues with some of the groups is that they were just calling out plays, right? Like they were just calling out, hey, I just jumped into this option, jump in, right? And what I found was over time, it became really unfulfilling because number one, some of the trades didn't work out the way I wanted them to. But number two, because I wasn't actually educated on how to trade, I was kind of stuck and I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how to do it on my own, So one of the things that I love about your approach is that you're actually educating these people as well. Can you dive in a little bit to how it works? Like if someone was to hire you as a coach, how does it work?
Oh, great question. So with me, the first thing I do is teach you the basics behind the history behind Forex, because you need to understand these things. Next, what we dive into, which most people never even touch the surface of this subject matter, which is trading psychology. The skill set of trading is far most the easiest thing. You can literally teach an elementary student how to trade as far as the technical aspect of it. But it's the psychology behind trading, such as keeping your emotions in check, making sure that you know how to use proper risk management, making sure you understand how to tone or keep at bay your greed factor or your fear factor. These things will allow you to be a non-profitable trader. Just simple as that. And so a lot of people, they don't learn that until after thousands of dollars have been lost. And then they realize, okay, I have a greed problem. I have a fear problem. I have an anxiety problem. Okay. I have a discipline problem. Big, big issues. And so we teach how to enter the market and understanding your psychology and how your brain works in trading. And again, the skill set, the technicals, we got that on lock. So that's easy. Teaching you how to enter, when to enter, what makes you want to enter. That is the easy part. The hardest part, again, is psychology.
I love that because I feel like especially in 2020, right? Like in 2020, you didn't have to have any knowledge about trading, any education about trading, and you could win, right? Because the market was so crazy. And a lot of people did win, but what it did do was bring in a lot of investors that were so-called investors that were more like gamblers, right? They were kind of just betting their money. Some people would throw their life savings into an option play and then lose it all because they were undisciplined. So to your point, it is very important to be emotionally dialed in and also be disciplined when you're running the plays. And I know there's a strategy that you have as far as the trading goes to really help people. So I love this business. I really do. I love both of your businesses that you and your husband have. Now talk to me about how things were before you jumped into RFA, because full transparency, we met Evette. Evette joined one of our challenges, our Grow Your List challenge, which was all about how to generate leads in your business and things like that. So Evette joined us probably about a year ago. She joined our challenge, maybe a little bit further back than that. I'm not even 100% sure. Okay. So, so how were things like before you kind of discovered RFA? Like, how was your business? Like what were your struggles and things like that?
Now, as far as getting new customers, that was a big struggle. We had already, been through several so-called marketing gurus and publicists that, was supposed to give us that solution. And, it is what it is. We wasted almost $20,000 in, marketing agencies and things like that, and PRs. That's another 12,000. So it's just money wasted. So for us, it was very important to like pump the brakes and slow down, because we were like, okay, are we ever going to get this marketing game? And so Stephen and RFA came to us by way of just simple prayer. And I gotta say this, because I say, you know what, God, I'm trying to do this on my own. Let me bring God and say, let God bring me the person that we need to help us. And I'll know if it's that person. And so, yes, they ran a play. I saw that video and I was like following them and I was hooked. And so because of that, they taught me some things. And listen, I could not get a lead. We thought you had to have a huge following, because that's what everybody was telling, you got to do more posting, you got to do this. And we were like, oh my God, trying to do business, trying to post, trying to make content. That was crazy. I am so thankful for RFA, because now, just like with trading, there's a psychology methodology behind it. Listen, marketing has a psychology methodology behind it. What they taught me was knowing how to understand my market's pains and their pleasures. And once you get that down pat, you can sell right to a roach, y'all. Like literally. I am so jacked up about this program. They got a student lyric for life, because you always need a coach. No matter what you do, you need a coach. And there are coaches. We're here because, listen, most of the time, the coach ain't gonna let you get ahead of them. So they're going to keep learning. So I don't have to do the learn. They just come and teach me, and I can still do what I need to do. And so for me, it was getting leads. And listen, these leads are coming in by the boatload. This is
and that's actually what I wanted to jump into, Evette, was, and obviously, we teach pain points and pleasure points, and that's, how you attract your audience. But yeah, talk a little bit about that. How has it been since you started rocking with us and you joined our mentorship program and you're on our group coaching calls? How have things been for your business as far as lead generation and, revenue and those type of things?
Awesome. So, well, we've already hit over 1,000 leads, way over that. Okay. And we've been able to make some monies. Yes. Those leads are golden leads, because these are people that really want what we want based on how we put the advertisement out there. And so we've been able to make the money. We're very satisfied with what we have going on. Now it's not a struggle for me to create ad content, because I know what the ad content verbiage must, propel to my audience to be that magnet to pull them in. So me understanding all of this, and I think now our business is going straight up. It's going straight. Because listen, this is what I really want to tell them. This is the most coolest thing because of what we do. Now we have to hire a sales team to handle the leads because we cannot handle the leads. In order for us to do what we do best, we have to hire a sales team to handle the leads. So I'm happy.
I love that. I love that. And I know that, you and your husband are like, let me give you the word, like they're very serious about their business. They are not the business owners that kind of do this as a hobby. They are the people that want to be coached hard, that want to learn the gems. Like I'll tell you right now, we have group coaching calls inside of our mentorship program. There's not a day where I haven't seen Evette on these calls. There's not a day where I haven't seen her run a play that we've given inside of our coaching. And that's one of the things about like successful entrepreneurs in general. Like any successful entrepreneur that I've ever worked with or been around, they have one thing in common, okay? And that one thing is this: they are action takers, okay? We have a phrase we like to say: action takers are money makers.
That's right.
Exactly. And these successful entrepreneurs that we've been around, they all take massive action. Anytime they get a play, even if it seems a little counterintuitive and doesn't seem like the right way to do it, if we give Evette and her husband a play, she's running the play. And that is the key. That's what sometimes coaching isn't always step 1, 2, and 3. Sometimes coaching can be counterintuitive to what you're used to. But if you follow and you run the play the way that we tell you to run the play, there's a high possibility that you're going to experience success in our program. So I want to commend you and your husband, Evette, for showing up and showing out. Y'all are doing extremely well, and I'm definitely glad that we can be a part of it. You've been in our coaching program now for 4 or 5 months now. What would you say is the most valuable thing that you've learned so far being in our coaching program?
You just touched it. Taking action. One thing, it's just being a student too and being coachable. I've learned that everything that they've given me, I have to run it. You have to run the play. You have to do it. And so the biggest thing for me is being able to accumulate the leads. That was the biggest thing, and knowing how to actually put my advertisement and ads together. That was the biggest key for me. And just really learning that I do not need to have a big following. And listen, I got a lot of leads from that. That was the big eye opener for me.
If y'all are really trying to level up your business this year, you have to focus on lead generation. And like Evette said, it doesn't matter that you might have under 1,000 followers or whatever the follower number it is. Followers do not equal money. Data equals dollars. Okay. Data. It's about the names, phone numbers, and emails. So what we teach you how to do is we teach you how to set up Facebook ads the right way and drive traffic to your landing page where you're able to collect the names, phone numbers, and email. And there's obviously psychology involved in that. But telling you, Evette runs the play. She is running the play. She is running her Facebook ads. She's generating leads in her business. And the key to this whole thing, though, I'm going to be real, is the fact that she has a life-changing business. She's changing lives on a daily basis. There's students in her program that are generating thousands of dollars a month in her program, right? Because she has this life-changing business. So here's the thing. If you have a life-changing business, if you have a business that can change the trajectory of someone's life, it is literally your duty to market to the masses as much as humanly possible. Because if you do not do that, then you are being selfish, because you're not giving that gift to other people to make their lives better. You're holding it to yourself. So don't be selfish. Put your brand out there and definitely connect. Now, with that being said, Evette, if you could share one piece of advice to someone who might be on the fence about, working with us, what would you say?
Jump. Get to it and just do it. Okay. Just do it. No more procrastination. Do it. Because the more you wait, the more you are setting yourself back from reaching your goals and dreams in your business. Just do it. All I can say is just be like that. Do it.
And it's really interesting. And the reason I asked you that question is because I know initially you were on the fence about rocking with RFA.
Yes.
You wanted to rock, but obviously, we had to talk to your husband as well. But would you say that that was a valuable decision that you made by actually jumping into our mentorship program?
Very valuable. I mean, I got more out of it than what I literally paid. And that's the honest truth. Because what they teach you, no one could ever take from you. Okay. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, they could shut down, but my business will never shut down because I got the secret sauce. That's the key. So y'all better stop playing and y'all better get on this train and learn how to market your business so you can make some money.
I love it. I love it, Evette. Well, Evette, I definitely want to thank you. Thank you for changing lives. Number one, you have an amazing business, and I know you'll continue to do so. Thank you for joining us and letting us be your coach as well. Now, before we get out of here, I definitely want people who are interested in getting better credit, who are interested in trading. And here's the thing: when it comes to trading and investing in like the stock market and stuff like that, you don't have to be a day trader. You could be a swing trader. You could trade every couple of months. It doesn't have to be like a daily thing. And honestly, that's a great way to supplement your business if you are a business owner, right? So, Evette, let people know where they can find you.
Okay. Well, one way you can find me is on our website, which is royaltyfinancialservices.com. And of course, you can always find us on social media, myself at Stiletto Pips across Instagram and Facebook, and my husband, her financial guru on IG as well as Facebook.
So y'all be sure to connect with them, follow them on social media. I will be sure to drop their social media handles in the description, as well as a link to their website so that you can join them in their program. With that being said, y'all, we are going to get out of here. If you found this information valuable, feel free to subscribe to our channel, like this video, share it with some other entrepreneurs who might want to learn trading or might just want to be inspired and know that regardless of the situation that you are in, you can level up your brand and get to where you want to be this year, y'all. All right. That being said, we are out of here. Peace and love, y'all.